Well, earlier this summer, we showed you a home in Paradise that became the first in the nation to be designated wildfire prepared by the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety. And as interest starts to grow for other communities to take these kinds of steps, the question now is, how much does that cost? KCRA 3 meteorologist Heather Waldman looked into this.
Earlier this year, state housing officials estimated that 2.5 million new homes would need to be built in California by 2030 in order to address the state's housing shortage. But as the risk for fast-spreading wildfires grows year after year, the need to make sure those homes are built wildfire-resistant both inside and out is growing too.
A lot of home builders have the number one thought that they're thinking about is disasters.
This summer, the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety released a set of recommendations for homeowners looking to maximize the fire rating of their house. The next natural question, though, how much would it cost to max out those recommendations? IBHS examined that, too, with help from some economics experts, breaking numbers down into 3 tiers for 5 areas of the home, using Chapter 7A of California's Building Code as a starting point.
The difference between the Chapter 7A baseline and the enhanced level is 2 to 8% on the cost of the home. And at that optimal level, it's a 4 to 13% increase.
For Northern California, that works out to about a $2,800 to $18,000 difference on a new home build. Things like switching out vents or deck railing material would only run a few $100s. And choices to keep landscaping away from the home likely to add no cost at all. Meanwhile, opting for a metal roof could run up to $6,000.
This is an insulated concrete.
Jonathan Childs is the president of a local building materials distributor. He says that his customers don't think twice about making that kind of investment.
Just spending a little extra money now, you build a house right, it takes away a tremendous amount of the stress.
Childs says that a newly popular option with his customers is using insulated concrete forms instead of wood frames.
It's like building a house with Legos. So we stack it like Legos and we fill the inside core of the material with concrete. And that provides a 4-hour fire rating.
That option would increase construction costs by 2 to 4%, but it could also lower insurance costs, and it could shorten the construction time.
There's this break point.
IBHS CEO Roy Wright believes that these construction choices should become a built-in part of new construction codes.
I think as we move forward in the coming years, in putting these wildfire improvements in place need to be considered as normal as finishing the bathroom.
And while this cost study was focused on homes that are under new construction, Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety CEO Roy Wright says that retrofitting an older home would actually be a little bit more expensive. But he says that given the potential benefits, it's still well worth it. In Sacramento, I'm meteorologist Heather Waldman for KCRA 3 News.